In 2003, the Hoyles family, owners of Freedom Communications, a Southern California-based media conglomerate with newspapers, magazines, and radio and television stations, received an offer for their company of more than $1 billion. The family owners holding 60% of the shares were not interested in selling. They had a solid company with strong market positions and excellent earnings and cash flow. However, the family members holding the other 40% of the shares disagreed. They had concerns about the future of the media business and its changing landscape. Agreement was reached in the family for the 60% owners to purchase the shares of the 40% owners for $460 million in 2004. The majority owners borrowed the money and brought in two private equity firms, Blackstone Group and Providence Equity Partners, to participate in buying out the minority shareholders. It was a win-win deal for the family shareholders who wanted to sell and for those who didn't. However, on September 1st, 2009, Freedom Communications declared bankruptcy. Less than 5 years earlier, the majority owners had stock worth more than $600 million, and poof, it vaporized. Their value had gone to zero. The value of newspaper businesses had precipitously declined because of the internet, and the sinking economy had adversely affected advertising spending. It was a perfect storm. In the absence of a shareholder agreement, majority can rule. Or alternatively, a win-win situation can be developed, whereby family members who want to sell can elect to sell, and family members who don't can have an opportunity to buy out the sellers. When we were selling our family company with similar clouds forming on the horizon, we concluded there would be no euphoria if the company would increase in value over time that would offset the despair we would feel if it was ever worth less. A good friend and mentor once told me, "Jonathan, watch out for greed." In the case of the Hoyles, there is no question, looking back, the family members who wanted to sell saw both the industry life cycle and their company's life cycle more clearly than the shareholders who didn't. You can now believe the entire family wishes they would have made the decision to all sell together.